welcome to our quick video on dividing by zero, our bonus video. And you may recall in elementary, your elementary teacher told you that 0 divided by 5 was 0. And if they told you that, they were absolutely correct. It is 0. And they also probably told you that 5 divided by 0 is 0. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is not correct. And I'm here to show you why we don't divide by 0. And we have a different answer for that. So let's put our thinking caps on. Let's be kids of intelligence. Let's use our thinking skills, our logical reasoning, and let's do some deductive understanding of what's going on here. So ladies and gentlemen, give me some answers here. If I have 8 divided by 8, what's my answer? That's right, my quotient, my answer is 1. And if I have 8 divided by 4, what's my quotient? That's right, it's 2. And if I have 8 divided by 2, what's my quotient? You guys are correct. You guys are quicker than I thought today. And that answer is, in fact, 4. And of course, 8 divided by 1, that's right, it is 8. So ladies and gentlemen, let's think about this for a second. Let's get logical. Let's look at some patterns because mathematics is all about patterns. So when you take a look at this, we have our divisor. What's happening with our divisor? As we're dividing 8, our divisor is shrinking by half, right? It goes from 8 to 4 to 2 to 1, so it's going down. It's getting smaller. It's getting closer and closer to 0. Yeah, we'd expect that because that's what we're here to talk about, dividing by 0. So we're getting closer to 0. But what's happening to our quotient? Our quotient is actually doubling. It's getting larger. So before we even go on, you can already surmise with that deductive reasoning that it's not logical that if we're getting closer to 0 and our quotient is getting bigger, that we all of a sudden get to 0 and our answer is 0. So let's continue just real quickly. Almost done with this video. So if we have 8 divided by a half, again, we're going to cut our divisor in half from 1 to 1/2. Anybody have an idea? Well, yeah, if you're following the pattern, you are correct. The answer is 16. And let's do that one more time. What's half of 0.5? That's right, it's 0.25. We're going to divide 8 by 1/4. And again, what would our quotient be? And again, you would be correct. It'd be 32. Well, I'm not going to divide it in half this time. I'm going to get closer and closer to 0. I'm going to take it down to 1/10. Any idea what 8 divided by 1/10 would be? That's right, we moved the decimal one place, so we would get 80. And what if we divided 8 by this number, 0.000001? Any idea what we would get on that one? That's right, we would have 8 with 6 zeros on it, moving that decimal 6 places. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I go that's 8 million. We still haven't reached 1 yet. I'm sorry, we haven't reached 0 yet. Boy, I'm having a really hard time tonight, aren't I? It must be my lips sticking together. Okay, so we haven't reached 0 yet, and we've divided this 8 by this decimal, and we're up to 8 million. Alrighty, well, what if we go to this number, 8 divided by that? I'm not even going to attempt to say what that is. But are we at 0 yet? No. I mean, we are microscopically close to 0, but we've got this 1 down here, and we're not at 0 yet. And the answer to that one actually looks like this. All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, it does not logically make sense that if we do finally get to dividing by 0, that our answer magically jumps from this enormously large, infinitely large, in fact, answer all the way to 0. Okay? So, the true answer for dividing by 0 is that it's undefined. We do not have a computer, we do not have a calculator, we do not have anything that can show us the answer to 8 divided by 0. So that's why we call it undefined. Dividing by 0 is not 0. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. I hope you have a lot of questions. Goodbye.